Hello friends, so in this video we will complete the cart features. So there are hardly 2-3 functions only. One, we need to just add the items into the cart and then we will remove it, and calculations and all that, all the design part again, I try to cover in this video, but I prefer not to cover because mainly my target is to just to show the database transactions, calculation and all. We can do all those things. So let's see if I get a chance, or can say if I feel to do the calculations and everything and everything, then I'll do that as well. Otherwise I'll just show you what to do in the cards, in the cart functions. So I'm starting with the controller. I'll create one controller again with the read write actions only. First I'll set the name as cart. Okay, I'll create one view. This is again will be the just a list of the cards, the list of the items. Now I'll do the cart, I select the cart, and then I make it add. Okay, we have to design this page, but I'll come on this part later on. In the first design I'll just do one thing. I'll just keep this much only as of now, and later we will do here the no create new or anything isn't required. I'll just rename this page to my cart. It's not a rename actually, I'm just changing. And first I need to run the project because I want to see the last progress, and then I would love to design the things further. Okay, I did Control F5 to run the project, and let me see where were we at the last time. Okay, because the model and everything has not been decided yet, that's why I'm getting this error. I'll just start with the home page. Yeah, I think menu item admin we had completed last time, as well as menu item as well. Yeah, this was completed. Again in this delete was remaining, so I'll come on to that part later. Now I'm just coming here onto the edit menu item page only. Here also I need to make some changes. Menu item and its view. So let me come to its view, go to view. I don't need 3 buttons here, I just need one button only. So I need to do just one thing. I'll write it, add to cart. I'll create a function, or you can say action result add to cart, and passing this parameter. Okay, so now let's create the action result, or you can say the method. So let me come to the controller, and this will be the post method. So as we are not going to use any kind of edit anymore, so I'll just rename this, or I'll use this only, add to cart. I only need ID, quantity will be default 1, and I would like to redirect it to the cart page. Let me So this is my controller name and I want to redirect it to the action index. I hope the syntax is correct. Well, let's see this. I want to remove the unnecessary actions here, at least in my controller. If you are using this, then keep it, otherwise you can also remove. In my case, delete will be used, but for the admin side only. I hope that I have created the separate MenuItem controller. Yes, I had created, though in my case delete will also not work from the customer side. Okay. So I want to create, I want to edit this as well. Create also I'm not using. Details at this stage even I am not using. So I just have the two functions, two actions only. Now I have to see what function I need to use. So I'll just click F12 and I hope I have a add to cart function. No, it's not here. Then I have to see that menu cart item collection, cart DO collection. Okay, it's here. Add to cart. It is here. So they have suggested to use the dictionary and all. Unfortunately, I'm not using this at this stage. Otherwise, I should use this, but I'm unfortunately not using. Here as well, I'm not doing anything. All cart items. I hope I have done all my calculations and everything in the business part. No, I have not done anything yet. So I really have to see where I am calculating the total and everything. I'm not calculating, then it's wrong. Okay. So as of now I'll just go with the flow. Later on I'll design. So first I need to just show you how we are going to add the items into the cart. So cart DAO collection. So it's done. Add to cart items. Enter user ID. In this case I am by default using the one. If you have multiple users, then you can select one or two or whichever you like. For this purpose I am just using user ID 1. In MenuItem ID, which will be the ID, this ID, that what we are getting as a parameter. Okay. As it added, we will redirect it to the cart page. Okay. So now let's see this. Now let's run this page. I want to put a debug pointer. I wish to open a database as well. I believe today my system is a bit slow. Yeah, as of now this table is empty. I hope my user table has the data with ID 1. Okay, I don't have any user, so I need to create a user first. Okay, this I'll use as a admin one. I'll create another user which is not admin. Okay, so instead of user ID 1, I'll use the user ID 2. Where is it my menu item? Okay, this I don't need anymore. Okay, I'll use this. So instead of 1 I'll use 2 because I have set the first one as an admin. So if you want to use 1 as well, then there will be no harm because we are doing just practice. So let me run this now because I want to debug, so I'll press this time F5 with the run with the debug option instead of without debug. Yeah, so the separate window is open. I hope everything is running as per. I want to put a debug pointer here as well. Let's see how it works. Okay, I forgot to remove this dash, or I can say this symbol after that to card. I'll remove it later, but for right now I want to just add a burger into my cart. So I'll click OK. Why? What it happened? Oh, I may not have the form. I do not have a form, I guess, in my page. So without form I cannot submit it. Yes, it's just a list without a form. That's why it is giving me an error. Okay, I have to add the form. Okay, I'm stopping this. Okay. First I need to remove the unnecessary pages opened in my Visual Studio because it's making me confused. So close all but this. I need this one, but I need this here right now. Let's see then. Go to this view, go to view. Okay. Okay. This is a menu view. Okay. Now what I'll do one thing is that I remove the symbol first. And as it is, post method is okay. I believe I want to, if I remove this attribute, I hope it will execute. Let's check first. If not, then I'll use the form as well. I hope this time it will hit. Yes, so without post it hit to the my dedicated controller. You can say action. Now it will add the item into the cart. It will go to the collection first. If I click on F11, then from here it will go to the DAO. See, now it will add the user ID first, which is 2 in my case. Now menu item ID, which is 1, is a burger. Then we will add it to the cart table and then make it save changes. Yeah, so all the things have completed. Now I have to see that whether this redirect to the particular page or not. I hope the syntax is okay. As the model is not passed here, that's why it is giving me an error, because cart controller has not completed yet. But first I want to check the database and then I'll come to solve this error. Okay, so item is added. Okay, okay, unfortunately quantity should be 1. I have to make this change here. Let me make the change into the, yeah, here only. Okay, now I'm shutting this and just now first repair my cart controller. So I just have to copy paste from the menu item only, just need to change few things. So instead of menu item I have to use cart. Okay, I'll take a reference of online. And again here as well, it should be cart, I believe. Okay, then get all cart items. What is this data type? Return type is list of cart. That's very good. And here now Trium model. Yeah, using Trium model. Now what's the problem? There is no argument. Okay, argument should be user ID. In my case, I am using this as a 2, or better I create one variable of user ID. I'll give it a default value to 2. I'll use it here. Now again, there is one assignment here for you guys. You have to figure out and comment me below that what is this keyword is doing here, why I have written this. Whoever will comment the right answer, he will get one, I can say, one gift, I can say one prize. Prizes I am not going to disclose here, even I have not thought what would I am going to give you a prize, but yeah, there will be sure something, some prize I will provide to you. Okay, so let's see what will be the, who will be the lucky winner of this one. Yeah, so now I don't think I will get any error. Now this time I just want to run this page only. Okay, I have to make a page. What can I just made some changes in the layout. Instead of cart, I have to put it index. Oh, sorry, not here. This is cart. Here will be index, and here will be the cart again. It's a page. What can say? Your display name, then action name, then the controller name. Okay. Now I'm building this. And I'll go back, refresh the website. I hope it will redirect me to the correct page this time. Yeah, so here the cart page is showing you like this way. So whether I wish or not, I have to design this page. So let's design this first. So whether the page is same, page is showing in the similar way as is showing in the menu item. Whether it's a menu item or my cart, the display should be the same. So let's work on this. Here I'll do some, what can say, some art here, I can say. So let's do all those things. So for that I need to do one thing. I have to use the same view of the menu item with the remove button. So first I need to just take this table only. I'll just take this table. I'll copy it. I'll come to the cart, and in index I'll just go to the view. Okay, and I'll just paste it here. Now I'm starting getting error because I'm passing here as a cart and I'm using the model of menu item. So let me make all these changes. But first I need to change here first, remove, delete, and this parameter is correct. I don't want to make the changes right now. So how many headers I need, and I'll make a change here as well. I'll make it to the menu item. And first I need a name. I don't need to show whether it's active or not. I need to, yes, I need a price, but I don't need a date. I don't need category, don't need a free delivery, anything I don't want. Okay, category also I can define. So four headers I need. So with the 4th I only need 4td only. So again I'll remove the same. I'll remove the active, I'll keep price, I remove the date, I'll keep category, I'll remove the free delivery. So now it's 4 again. So the view part is over here. We don't need to do anything in the view, but we have to do something at the back end side, or can say here, because here we are passing the cart, or here we are getting the cart. From the cart we have to make a list of menu items. Whatever items are there in the cart, we have to make a list of menu items. So for a safe side, what I'll do that I'll put one more item into the cart. Right now it is just one. I'll just make a second as well, and I'm expecting one error. Yay, I got the error, the same error. I am passing the card, or I'm receiving the card table. I'm receiving the data from the card table, but I want to display the result from the menu item table. So we have to merge and we have to play somewhere in between, and we have to get the expected result and need to display it. So I'm just click on a back here, and I just want to take it to the database at this time, because in database I am expecting 2 items. Yes, in database it is 2 item, menu item 1, menu item 3. So burger and sandwich, if I'm not wrong, or pizza. Let's see what is the data. So what will we do? Instead of doing anything in the list part here, we will do all the things in our collection part, because this is our business layer, or can say the business part. We have to do all our can say business logic. We have to write all our business logics here only. So I'll create one more function with the public. Instead of here, I'll create into menu item, because this is the cart item. I don't want to, I don't want to change its type. I just want to retrieve all the things related to cart only. So instead of there, I would like to use it into the menu item collection. Okay. So now I'll create one item. Okay, I'll take this one. This is, I guess, the best example, best function for me, because hardly I need to change anything. Okay, public list stating menu item, get cart items. I'll just take it as a user ID as a parameter. On the base of user ID, I'll get the data. Now what will I do? First I'll take a list of carts. List of cart, lst carts is equal to cart dao collection dot get all cart items for the user ID. Okay, so this will give me the list of cards that what we are getting here as well in our controller, cart controller. Where is it now? Chalo, here. This is the same list which we will get over there as well, but now I want to convert it into our menu item. So what would I do? That first I'll check, I'll put the if condition. If this list is not empty, first this list is not null, and if it has at least even one item, dot count greater than 0, that means even at least one item is there, then and only then we will make one list of menu item. So let's see, I need to define this as well. LST menu items is equal to new list of menu item, okay? And we will return the same, return LST menu items, okay? So if now, okay, now let's see. I believe you guys are aware of the join queries. So let's see. Now I will write the. I would love to use for each. If you are very much flexible with the for loop, then try the for loop. But I'll go with the for each. I'm sorry. Now I'll use the cart is equal to cart into the LST carts. Now what we have to do? Menu item obj is equal to, first we need to get one more card. Sorry. Okay. We have to do one more thing as well. We need one more item here. LST menu item all menu items. Okay. And instead of this new, we have to write the same thing. Instead of admin, I will write this as a list of customer. Okay, the same thing. Now one more, if I need to add. Again, if this is also not null and this is also have at least one item inside it, then only do some kind of things. Now we will create one menu item object. Instead of creating for each loop, I would love to create here. I'll put it as a null. Why I am doing this, I will tell you the later. Now obj, now we are going to use the lambda expressions. Yes, all menu items where, right? Why not where condition? What is the problem it has? Okay, so why it is not allowing me to use where? I guess I'm missing an assembly or reference of something. Yeah, using system.link is missing. That's why it is not allowing me to use where. Now let me see. e.id is equal to cart dot menu item id dot single or default. Okay, so now if this object does not equal to null, means this object has some value, then Instead of LST menu item, I would like to use it as a LST result. I would like to rename it. You don't need to do all these things, otherwise you will be get more confused. You just stick to the whatever we have done at the first. Okay, yeah, okay, the first. Okay, I don't need this bracket as well. I just need to add it. Elastic cards dot add is equal to obj. That's it. So this is our business logic. Right. Sorry, LST results. Instead of LST cards, it should be result. Okay. Yeah. LST result should add. Okay. Yeah. So this much we need to do. We have to done. First one is that we have used for the return, then the card, all the data we needed, then this LST menu items, all menu items that we are going to match, and then we will just use the for loop of the cart items and then get the result. So now let's see what need to be done. So we have created this get cart items. Now we are going to use this here. So instead of cart DO collection, we will again use menu item DO collection and get cart items. Okay. This is again as a task for you, don't forget it, and instead of cart we will convert it into the menu item. That's it. Now I wish to run the page, but this time I want to take you to the debug at here. Okay, let's see then. Okay, clicking on cart, LST result will be empty. Yeah, count 0, LST cart. The item will be 2 counts. In the LST menu item, I hope we will get the 4 items, or 4 to 5, 4 items. Great. Now all the tables are having some data. Let's go inside for each of the cards. Let's fetch the first item. Okay, we get the burger and it's all the details. We have added it. Now the second one, we get the pizza as well. Okay, now LST result of 2 counts. Again, it will be just of 2 counts only. Okay, both the items we have received. Now we just see the result, final result. I am clicking on F5, but I need to show one total as well. Instead, I don't know what is my final price, so I am not sure whether we have created one total parameter or not. I have to see in the cart. I hope we have created, or if not, then I would like to create it now. No, it's not created yet. Then instead of menu item, okay, let me see the cart. It has the quantity, it has the menu, but it doesn't have the total. So we can do two things here. One, we can pass the total here as well, by creating a new parameter, or we can do that thing here as well. Instead, I would like to do this at the view part at this time. Or instead we can do one thing. Okay, so to get the total only, I don't want to make changes in the any of the model. Instead, we are going to use the out parameter. I hope you all are aware about the out parameters, out and ref. So instead of ref, I am going to use the out here. I am giving you one more quiz here only, and you have to write me in the comment section why am I using out here only instead of ref, and why am I not making any changes in the model part. Okay, so I declared one as a out parameter as total. I assigned it a value first, then I'll do one thing. I'll just count here. Total is equal to obj dot quantity. Why not quantity? I'm getting price. Quantity is not there. Okay, quantity isn't a part of. Okay, quantity is a part of cart. Okay. That's the reason I'm not getting it. Okay, let's take it out then. Okay. Now I do that. Total plus. Or instead of that, I can write it this way as well. But I believe this could be more understandable. Instead of that, I don't want to take it at the advanced level. I'll just keep it as simple as possible. So here is the function that is completed. Now I have to complete it here. So I'll just do one thing. This time I declare this as a public decimal total is equal to 0. And I'll pass this here as a out parameter, out total. Okay. Now I want to make changes at the view side as well. So instead of one tr, I need to introduce tr, and the last td. I just need two tds only. One I'll write here as a total. Okay, and then the next I'll do the call span of 100% because I want to merge all the columns at the later. And here I'll display, I hope it will allow me to use the total. Okay, I need to see how can I use the total here. I have to see. Okay, I'm not able to use this variable because I forgot this is not the classic ASP.NET or web application. This is MVC application. I have to use a view data or a view bag. I'll use the view data. I'll write it as a total, and then I'll assign the value here. Okay. I hope I would be allowed to use the view data here. Yes, I'm allowed to use the view data. What I have used here. Sorry. Where is my controller? View data total. Not to string. Okay. Now I want to see the result. I'm going to this time I want to remove the debug pointers because it will unnecessarily break my flow. Okay, now you can see total is displayed here. And suppose if I want to remove any item from the cart, and the same logic you have to use in MenuItem admin as well, how you can remove the data. So this I'll show you in the next video. Just be connected. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.